Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for your attention. It's not taken for granted at all. Thank you. All right. My name is Michael Ujola, and on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, we are going to talk about a topic that I know that may feel a little bit daunting and like a little bit of a challenge as we age. Do you understand? And it's the idea of you finding someone to fall in love with again, or finding something to fall in love with again. And when I say fall in love, it's not always going to be romantic, all right? It's not always going to be about a person. It might be about a passion, it might be about a thing, an object, or also it can be about a person. Do you understand? So, today's episode will be anchored on this particular statement: you are not too old to love again. You are not too old to love again. So, because what I believe is that falling in love can happen at any age and can be beautiful and can be a very fulfilling experience. The main reason why I had to add this one is for people that have experienced some tragedy in their life. And I'm not talking about young loves that fall out of love with the person they fall in love with and all that. I'm talking about our parents, our fathers or our mothers that might have lost their loved ones, especially maybe their wife or their husband, early in life, and they decided not bad, but they decided to honor the memory of the person that they fell in love with and dedicate all their lives to raising their children or to do other things. And many of them thought, and they are still thinking, that they are too old to fall in love again, that they've dedicated all their life to raising their children, and all of their life is hinged around raising their children. But I'm here to tell you, if your parent is in that category, I want you to forward this particular episode to your parent. If you are a parent and you are listening to me on this, I want you to listen to me very well. You are not too old to fall in love again. You have to just be open and willing to pursue it. You are not too old to fall in love again. Because I believe that falling in love, like I said before, can happen at any age or stage that you may find yourself in life. And it can be a very beautiful and fulfilling experience. If you find someone in life that really kind of vibe with you on the same frequency, that understands you, that you can fight with without being an enemy with, it's that you can disagree with without being disagreeable with, that is a beautiful and fulfilling experience. And I am here to tell you, no matter how old you think you are not too old to experience and to fall in love again. So you are not too old to love again is going to be the statement that I'm going to anchor today's episode on. So let me just go straight into it so that I will not just dance around the around the topic. I'm not a relationship therapist. Nah, I'm not that at all. All right. So, but I have love for people, and I love my boys to death. I love my parents. I love people genuinely. No matter what, I might not roll with you, but I don't hate you. So I can say one or two things about falling in love with someone. And it's a beautiful experience if done right. It's a fulfilling experience that I will wish for anybody to have again, even if they think they are old. So how do you do that? How do you love again? No matter how old you are, how do you fall in love again? How do you love another person again? The first thing I will just say to you is keep an open mind, all right? Keep an open mind, because this is what I know, that as we age, we may become set in our ways, all right? We may think we know many things, but life evolves. The only thing that is permanent is change, and life grows. Life changes, all right? Life evolves over time. And as you age, you might tend to think, this is who I am. That is exactly why I'm saying that. Let me start with this tip, that you'll be open, have an open mind. Do you understand me? Do not be set in your ways. Do not be resistant to change. Those are the two things that will happen to you as you age. You become so set in your ways and you become so resistant to change because you think you know it all. But no, you don't know it all, and life evolves. So be open, all right? Be open minded, because being open to new experiences, being open to new people is essential for you to fall in love again. If you are not open to new experiences and you are not even open to the idea of falling in love again, it will be difficult for you to experience the type of love that you are looking for in your old age. Do you understand? So for example, you may have a certain type. Do you know people? They say, this is my type. He's not my type. She is not my type. I get it. But you may have a certain type that you've always been attracted to in your life. But by being open to different types of people, by being open-minded to things, to change, to new things, to new experiences, you may find that your preferences would have changed and that you are drawn to someone you never would have considered before. And that is the hallmark of someone with a growth mindset. That is the hallmark of someone that has an open mind. Another thing I will tell you, for you to be open to love again, is be willing to take risks, because falling in love is risky. Like I said when I started this, it involves vulnerability. You have to be open. You have to release yourself to whatever comes, all right? At the risk of being closed, at the risk of being happy, you have to risk being unhappy. At the risk of falling in love with the wrong person, in quote, you have to just go out there and be vulnerable. Do you understand? So you be willing to take a risk. It can be scary to put yourself out there. Do you understand me? I'm not saying it will just be easy like that. I know it can be pretty scary, but you have to embrace vulnerability. Taking risk is necessary if you want to fall in love again. For instance, if you're interested in someone, no matter how old you are, you're 60, 55, 70, you are interested in someone, don't be afraid to ask them out, all right? Don't be afraid to let them know how you feel. Yes, there is a chance that they will say no to you. There is a chance that they might reject you, but the potential reward of finding love, I believe, is worth it. Do you understand me? So, and also, you have to learn how to communicate better. You know, now you're old, there are ways that you talk. You need to up your game. Prioritize good communication, all right? Because good communication is going to be essential for your relationship, because you know it. Good communication rather, is essential for any relationship, and it's even more important when you are falling in love. When you're trying to love again, good communication is going to be important to you. So be honest about your feelings. That's one way to exhibit good communication character. Listen to the other person and be willing to compromise. Don't just be always rigid in your opinion. Do you understand? And you have to be open, all right? Be open. Compromise will have to come. Don't just say, this is who I am. If you cannot accept me like this, then bounce. They will bounce. Do you understand me? They will bounce, all right? So if you're in a new relationship and something is bothering you, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't bottle it up and start thinking for yourself. Before you know it, you will make up many stories in your head that will make everything messy. Be open immediately that you feel something, say it. And trust the other person enough to tell you the truth. Not your version of truth, but the truth. Not what you want to hear, but the truth. Do you understand me? Be willing to listen to your partner's perspective and find a solution that will work for both of you. So, and also, don't compare your new relationship with other ones. Do you understand? Don't compare your relationship with the past relationship that you've had. I don't think that's a good thing for you to do. And finally, be patient, because finding love will take time, but it is worth the wait. Don't rush into a new relationship just because you want to find love quickly. So be patient. Take time to get to know the person. Take time to build a strong foundation. You are never too old to love again. I just want to keep reminding you that, because falling in love can definitely happen at any age, and it is a beautiful experience that I will recommend to you that you embrace and find a way to experience again. All right, so go out there, be vulnerable, let yourself fall in love again. You won't regret it. Bye for now.